So if you guys thought that last week's video was crazy, wait till you see this! Dude, we gotta talk about this! What's up? Ant-Man and the Wasp reference, and thank you, Marvel, again for this trailer. This is awesome. Let's get right into part 2 for the trailer breakdown of Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. So last video part, we had quite a bit to break down. We had the girl here at the table, we had these donkey slug things, the portals opening up like in Han Solo, and these rockets or comets shooting out. But then we realize that it could actually be Hank, Janet, and Hope riding this dang-blasted pterosaur thing with, like, the wings? Oh my gosh, that is insane. We then get Hope asking her mom in this, I think it's like a ship scene or something, what are you so afraid of? Because she knows that Janet was down in the quantum realm for, I want to say it was like something like 20 years. It was years. That's the main point. And I dare say that this new look, I believe it's a new look, that they're giving Hope is very comic book accurate. Hank, Hope, and Janet are then costuming up to go into this weird looking city, as you see, and there are like these little ogre things with backpacks. I don't know if they're like jetpacks or oxygen masks or something. But anyway, Janet says that there's something that she never told the rest of her family. We then get another shot of the ship scene as she's saying this, and then we get a shot of the big boy himself, or at least the costume that is. It's really dark, but sorry about this, guys. This is Kang the Conqueror, putting some kind of an orb in this canister. And after he puts the orb into the canister just like lights up. So my guess is this is some kind of an energy charger for the orb, whatever it is. Maybe it gives Kang the Conqueror the ability to time travel. Maybe it's like Kang's own version of the Tempad. And then we get these sticking rings, for the love of Pete. Holy cow, look at this. I mean, this entire just city just screams TVA. I mean, this is all just insane. And this, all of this, including all of these ships and these armies that have these little blue masks. So, a little bit more on that in a bit. But I think that this definitely has to be Chronopolis. Now, why exactly do all of these people have blue masks? Well, my guess is, since they kind of, sort of look like Mysterio, no, they're not Mysterio, but I think since they have blue masks, and after Kang's voice is heard saying to Scott, this place isn't what you think, and Scott is like just in this, like, broken mirror crystal dimension with like these other rings, so this is probably a decimated version of a section of the city. Kang the Conqueror comes down on this like golden platform from like the Senate room in Star Wars with again these rings around him, so maybe they're like time travel rings. But anyway, he also has a blue mask. You'll see a better shot of it later in the trailer. But anyway, what I'm getting at is all of these little squares of people. This is all Kang. These are all Kang variants, and holy cow, there is a stinking army of them! We then see that this movie is being released February of 2023, that's what I was trying to get at. And then we get this ship, which is probably the ship that Hank, Janet, and Hope are on, and then we see that they're flying towards this, like, red mystical thing. And no, I'm not thinking that Elizabeth Olsen is going to be in this movie, but I do think that this could have a bit of a dark dimension feel to it. In other words, maybe there's just a glowing red, dark version of the quantum realm. That's what I'm just trying to get at. Janet then puts her hands on some kind of a door, opens the door like a sticking sorcerer, and then we get these weird alien creatures with Janet and Hope in this, it almost looks like some kind of quantum bar. We even got a guy who's made out of sticking bandage straps. And then we get this one guy, and he takes off his glasses, and he looks like some sort of politic. Now, my guess is that this is like the former leader of Chronopolis that Kang the Conqueror supposedly killed, but somehow he got away. And my guess is, just by looking up at the face, this is Bill Murray's character. Ant-Man then gets huge, and he's surrounded by the Kang fleet. And all around him is destruction. So, my guess is that, yeah, some good sections of Chronopolis are going to get destroyed in this movie. Which, I mean, what's a good superhero movie without destruction? At least in Marvel's case. As we then get a shot of the huge Ant-Man and the Wasp near him, we get Kang say an incredible line that confirms so much. As a bunch of more things happen, like Janet here, sorry again about the dark image, is surrounded in this weird quantum web, and this weird bug human thing that looks like something out of Stranger Things roars at her. We get Scott and Hope in this decimated building, and they're looking at something like, oh, stink! And the quantum realm right here is rifting and basically tearing itself apart. And Hank and Janet are holding each other as if this is going to be like their last moment together. I mean, but what the stink is this? What the heck is happening? Oh my gosh, and as this whole sequence is happening, Ant-Man sees himself literally getting torn apart. We see more Ant-Men around him, so this is probably some kind of weird illusion, and then just a helmet drops right in front of Scott. Explosions! And Scott and Cassie, who has her own stinking suit. Which, I mean, we all knew that this was going to happen. She was going to get her hands on the Pym particles, steal them basically from her dad, and just, oh my gosh. But anyway, the line that Kang the Conqueror says, yes, I've finally gotten into it, is, I can get you back home and give you more time if you help me. So this not only confirms that Kang is going to be tempting Ant-Man to basically become a Kang, but not only that, but also he's going to be tempting Ant-Man to do what he wants. And this also confirms a theory that I had about the Loki series. Sylvie said that she had to pull a memory hundreds of years from C-20 before she worked for the TVA. So that means Kang the Conqueror can literally keep everyone in the TVA from dying. I mean, oh my gosh. We then get Scott, Cassie, and Hope standing off against something in Chronopolis, and we get a better look at Cassie's suit. And I gotta admit, it's not really that bad. So, yeah, I mean, hey, the suit really looks cool. There you go. We then get the big boy himself, the feet right here, walking towards Scott. And he's like, what the stink? And Kang asks him, so, what's it gonna be? Ant-Man. He gives Ant-Man the recognition that he so dearly craves. And in case anyone has any doubts what kind of Kang the Conqueror is this, we can see the scars, the lines down his cheeks. So yeah, it has been confirmed that this is the Kang the Conqueror. And then Scott is just like, wait a minute, give me more time. You can do that? Because he's obviously seen what being given more time looks like. When in Avengers Endgame, he was trapped in the quantum realm for 5 minutes, when actually it was for 5 years. We then just get the official logo, Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantum Mania. So holy smoke, this is gonna be sick! Oh my gosh, this is going to be an incredible movie and be the introduction of the Kang the Conqueror. I know we got He Who Remains in the Loki series, but this is the darker variants that He Who Remains was trying to warn Loki and Sylvie about. We are finally going to get Kang the Conqueror. So that's pretty much it for today's video. If you enjoyed this video and enjoyed all the crazy Kang stuff that we got today, make sure to give this video a like and share with your friends to see whether or not they're Kang variants as well. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, but also be sure to subscribe to the Dragon Man channel to join the Dragon Clan for my future videos, giveaways, and unexpected surprises. So, who knows what's going to happen in the future? I will be back very, very soon. So, respect for all you guys out there. Peace out. Bye!